everyone, Kirby fan here with a tier list video today of Kirby commercials. We tiered these on my Twitch channel over on It's Kirby Fan over on Twitch. You can find the link to that in the description. If you'd like to catch some of my streams live, I stream Thursday and Friday at 6 p.m. EST and Saturday at 1 p.m. EST. So I hope to see you over there and enjoy the video. It was a lot of fun. Thank you again. Bye. Because this is easy YouTube content, right? Like super easy YouTube content. Kirby commercials are kind of a big deal. I love these things. So in my spare time, if I need like motivation for a video or something, and not that I need like ideas or cheering up or anything, but just if I want a good laugh to get my brain going in the right direction, I just look up Kirby commercials. These things are super funny. So from the bottom up, the very bottom are no commercials. I'm not just talking about ones that aired on TV. I am also talking about like YouTube promotions. Average or not worth caring about. This isn't just like a Kirby commercials thing. When I tier things, I don't really like to focus on the negative too much. So if I really don't like something, I'm probably just gonna say it's below average. I'm not really gonna pay too much attention to it. And also just the ones that are like kind of average are gonna go here too. Above that is good. These were the commercials that are like, they're good. You know, I like them, but I don't love them or anything. They go there. Great are the ones that are, it's like, no, these are really good commercials. I still don't quite love them, but it's like, we're getting there. Incredible. Speaks for itself. These are just, you know, some of the best. And then legendary, not a lot's gonna be up here, but it's like, I can't live without these. These are like the best commercials. You know what would have helped though, if in advance I got a new tab ready. Oh, I forgot. You guys get to see my new tab window. Oh, you don't get to see the yellow Kirby's holding a gun. You just get to see Bandana DT posing, which is valid too. Alrighty, so with that, I'm gonna be quiet. We're gonna watch the Kirby's Dream Land commercial on 3, 2, 1. Go.
Recently, we compared two superheroes, Dashing Super Guy and Kirby from Nintendo. In some ways, Kirby lost big. No big hair, no big muscles, no weapons, nothing. All Kirby's got is appetite. Kirby's Dream Land, the thrilling new adventure game on Game Boy. Kirby munches, spits back, and floats, saving glorious Dreamland. He's Kirby, and he packs a mean bite. Kirby's Dream Land only on Game Boy. Game Boy sold separately.
This commercial is so good. It's an important commercial because not only was it the first of its kind, just like Kirby's Dream Land, it's an amazing commercial for the same reason why Kirby's Dream Land is so amazing. Like, it set the standard for what Kirby commercials were going to be. It's still fun in its own way. Why is this the direction that they decided to... I did not need to see Kirby spit the dude out. His face. Hold on, we're gonna go back. We're gonna pick this trailer apart. That face right there. This face is what I remember the most about this commercial. That and
Kirby's
the buff guy holding the Game Boy, or superhero man or whatever. And this is how commercials used to work. We see gameplay for Kirby's Dream Land, but we don't see a lot of it. It's relying a lot more on just the weirdness of it all. Like this super buff guy, who I love the animation on him, by the way. This is some incredible animation. You don't really expect to see it on super big buff people. You expect to see it on somebody like Kirby. So seeing this really expressive guy in 2D, by the way, is so funny. Random guy from the Dreamland commercial should be related to Avalanche. What if this guy comes back for Forgotten Land? What if that's what they mean by 30th anniversary? But it would be on a patch that comes out on August 1st, because that's when Kirby's Dream Land came out in the US. Hell, hire me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I love this animation, guys. Like, how is this random guy that they made up for this commercial so expressive? Like, Kirby's cute. He's very cute. I like this depiction. He's a lot pudgier, a lot squishier. But just the animation on he's got the Mon tattoo, because that was cool back then. Kirby's Dream Land. Based on what I've been saying, you're probably thinking that I'm going to put it here. Unfortunately, it lands in incredible. This is an amazing commercial, and I love the hell out of it. But understand that Kirby commercials set a really high bar. When we get to the commercials that I put in here, you're going to understand. That being said, we are moving on to Kirby's Adventure. For those of you who don't know, this is one of my favorite games of all time. It's definitely up there. So how does the commercial fare? Let's see. Kirby's Adventure. This one's another winner. Commercial-wise, this one is another winner. I don't know if you heard, the commercial said, I think King how did they say Dedity's name?
Evil King Dedede stole.
It's Evil King Dedede. Like we're talking about Dexter's Lab. Could you guys imagine if instead of Dedede stealing everybody's dreams, it was Dexter's sister Dedede. Get out of my laboratory. It's not honestly that close. I think I prefer the Dreamland commercial. I just love the goofiness and the great animation on the Macho Man. It's good. There's good effects here, and the animation on Kirby is fantastic. And there's more gameplay, but this is another one of those things where it's like the quirkiness of the commercial matters a lot more than the gameplay, even though Adventure to me is absolutely not only one of the greatest sequels ever made, but just one of the best games ever made, period. This is still an amazing commercial. It's just remember what I said. There's a very high bar to be set by these things.
One tough cream puff.
I know the video is quiet. One tough cream puff. This eventually came back, but I love this picture of Kirby with the guy saying one tough cream puff. Kirby looking like he's about to break face. Well, yeah, he's the super tough cream puff. All right, so as far as the tier placement goes, I think we're ready for this, and I think this is pretty obvious. It's a great commercial. I don't think I can call it incredible. At least it's not like Kirby's Dream Land, right? That's an incredible commercial. I think Kirby's Adventure was a great follow-up for a commercial, but I don't think it's quite as good.
Some play games that go, and some play games that go. Well, now there's Nintendo's new pinball video game called Kirby's Pinball Land. And Kirby's all over the place. All you do is keep Kirby as long as you can. Get Nintendo's new Kirby's Pinball Land for Game Boy, and we'll bet you won't go.
Kirby's Pinball Land. So honestly, like, here's my problem with this commercial. This stuff I don't think works. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it has like a 90s charm. I'm not crazy about it. I could do without it. However, this Kirby right here, iconic doesn't even begin to describe. Literally, I'm sure you saw while the commercial was playing my Twitch icon. It's a good Twitch icon. What can I say? It's cursed as heck. It's the stuff. It's the live action stuff. This is the stuff that we like live for as Kirby fans, right? We look back at this stuff and we're just like, what the hell? If I was a kid, I don't really see myself being like, oh, boing, boing, blah, blah, blah. I don't see myself doing any of that. I see myself more being like terrified of this. I'd be a lot more terrified of this than being laughing. And now that I'm grown up, it's just like, it's hilarious to me, but we're right back where we started with the live action stuff. I don't think it works here. He looks fine for the most part. There are some frames. I want to see if I can get it. Yes, I got it. This picture, chat. This picture right here. Just saying here. I'll get it off. Well, oh my god, look at Kirby. I live for the frames in this commercial. It's hilarious. It's hilarious for me. That's straight up how Marks looks. Oh my god. I gotta put it here. It's just good. It's not great. It could have been here. It legitimately could have been here if it was as Cyber Kirby said. It's too 90s for its own good. If it was a little less 90s and they focus more on the claymation, absolutely, this one's more than a winner. But this is the reality we live in. It would be like bottom almost, but claymation Kirby carries it hard. I don't even have words to describe the next one, so we're just gonna go.
All right, son, what's he look like?
Well, he was pink.
Caucasian?
No, pink.
And big, you saying?
Yeah, like a big marshmallow.
And what'd he do?
He made me and my friend play this game, Avalanche, and he dumped all these little blobs on me. And the only way that I could survive was if I buried my buddy in boulders.
Oh, look, he's a cutie. Is this the guy?
Kirby's Avalanche, the chain reaction puzzle game. Or try Kirby's Dream Course. It's Psycho Golf in 3D, only for Super NES.
All right, son. Marshmallow?
I'm gonna spoil it for you guys. This is the greatest commercial of all time. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. This is literally the greatest commercial ever made. This face right here just tells you everything you need to know about this commercial. We'll come back to it, but Kirby's Avalanche is gonna be on the top. I'm gonna put Kirby's Dream Course right underneath, only because it was an Avalanche commercial, but Dream Course is there too. God, I want to say this again.
Well, he was pink.
Caucasian?
No, pink.
big as that?
Yeah, like a big marshmallow, and it zooms in on his
He
mouth.
made me and my friend play this game, Avalanche.
Golf in 3D,
See him-
only
you can
for
see him
Super
hyper-
NES.
You see him hyperventilating.
Marshmallow?
Chat, I'm sorry. This is literally the greatest commercial ever made. You know, I watched this commercial before the stream started just so that I could like get a handle on things. Literally like an hour before the stream started, I was making my dinner. I had this in the background, and I basically had the same reaction that I'm having right now. I just want to keep watching this. We have to move on. I just want to keep watching this commercial. It's perfect. This is like the perfect commercial. It actually tells you about what's happening in the game too. It does a good job of advertising the game, truth be told. And Kirby's Dream Course, which I mean, Dream Course is the much better game. Let's be real here. Let's get a less terrifying frame. Oh, I like it. That one looks cute, right? That one looks cute, right? Let's be real, chat. If you saw Kirby, that is a reasonable reaction. You would fear for your life. I want to oh yeah, if we're talking about the game itself, for those who don't know, Kirby's Avalanche is actually my least favorite Kirby game ever made. You can hear him still screaming in the background as the announcer starts too.
What are friends? Friends are there to pick you up when you're feeling a little down. Friends are there to rearrange someone's face when they're acting like a clown. Friends are a hamster, a fish, and an owl in Kirby's Dreamland 2. If you ain't fighting on their side, well, man, I'd pity you.
Kirby's back and the Flappy One brought 3 rowdy friends. It's a pumped-up, powered-up Kirby in Kirby's Dreamland 2. New for Game Boy and Super Game Boy.
Will you be my friend?
If this commercial was for any other franchise, this would be the best commercial for that franchise. The only reason I didn't burst out laughing during this is because we literally just sat through like the funniest one. I laughed myself out a little bit. This is amazing. Like, I'm gonna do this now again. This isn't how most of them are gonna go, but like right here, no questions asked. I put it above Dream Course. Dream Course is here by technicality, right? But no, this is the most hardcore commercial of them all. And Kirby commercials are like super edgy and hardcore. So the fact that this is the most hardcore of them all is really something else. Why? Just why? And the best part about all this, you get the Dream Friends. They're, let's get this actually. They barge in, they're looking all mean. You've got this super mean looking wreck. This bully Kine who gives like that evil grin. Like, this is very clearly, these are a bunch of sadists. These are not friendly creatures inhabiting this bar. They are hardcore. They're here to beat you up. Kirby's got this Some Enchanted Evening first draft from The Simpsons look to him. Like, these are mean, evil people. Gameplay. What were they thinking? Just what were they thinking? I have no idea. It's so funny though. It's really hitting me just like this commercial exists. It's a lot to take in. Yeah, and then they show up and it's just like they're evil. They're mean, evil animals plus Kirby. And like, look at the animation. There's nothing nice to them. They're all just like, look at how angry Kine looks here. In a minute. You don't get to see it for very long because he gets that evil smile before long. But look, he's just like, he's out for blood. Kine is literally out for blood. And then he gets the evil face because he beat the heck out of some random dude. I'm scared of commercial Ku and Kine now. If I saw this commercial as a kid, I would not have bought Kirby's Dreamland 2. It would have given me nightmares. I love the poem. I love this flower that he offers to Kirby. And then Demon Kirby over here. Whoa, actually, Demon Kirby, hold on. Look at this. Look at that. Somebody drew that. Look at this. That's terrifying, actually. Like, good lord. That's actually scary. Yeah, and then, of course, ended on the iconic Nintendo catchphrase of the time for the Game Boy, play it loud. Yeah, no, this is another amazing one, and if it wasn't for Kirby, where we already had Kirby's Avalanche, this would absolutely be the best one. But as it is a legendary commercial. I love it to pieces. I think Superstar is next, actually. Yo, oh my god, okay. I don't think I've ever seen this one. If it was an unreleased commercial, I don't think I've ever seen it, actually.
At the Kirby's Block Ball Testing Center, we bounced off every wall.
Uh-oh.
Sat on every spike. And busted every block.
Good.
Until the game was ready for Kirby himself.
It's ready!
Kirby's Block Ball, now on Game Boy and Super Game Boy.
That was bizarre. I've never seen that commercial before. That was good though. I like that one. Definitely I like it more than Pinball Land. I like the crash test dummy Kirby's. Yeah. I think honestly, I am like tempted to put it here because truth be told, it's not funny, but it's got a good scope to it, I think. I like the crash test dummy Kirby is. I like the sound effects. I like how much went into making this commercial. It's got nothing to do with the game. Like, they very loosely relate it to the game, but it's got like nothing to do with the game. But I kind of like it. Yeah, no, I think it goes there. I think this is a great commercial. Not Kirby's Adventure by any means, but this was a fun commercial. I like it.
Seen a rash of these lately. TMK. TMK. Too much Kirby.
Think you can't get too much of a good thing? Try new Kirby Superstar. It's full-blown Kirby, inflated with 8 Kirby games, loaded with 23 Kirby enemies, bulging with new Kirby powers.
Get him into observation.
New Kirby Superstar, only on SNES. Can your system handle it?
First of all, what were they thinking? What kid would not have a nightmare after seeing that? Second,
get him into observation.
Look at them. They push him in there and then they're just like, there he goes. Third, TMK is a real disease. I suffer through it every day. But actually, talking about the commercial itself, this is another really fun one. I feel like this commercial is like Kirby as sugar. It's like there's so much going on. It's a lot of noise. It's like so in your face about everything. And there's like 2 seconds of gameplay in here. But it's fun because of that. I like this shot here. Where is it?
New Kirby Superstar, only on
this one. Like, the game is so jam-packed. Oh, play it loud in the background. But the game is so jam-packed that they actually have to, like, take it out of your system just so you can, like, really feel how much is in there. It's funny how seriously they take it. I've seen an abundance of these cases lately. TMK. Like, they're all just, like, peeking in at the kid from above. TMK. TMK. Too much Kirby. So it's definitely up here. This is an incredible commercial on all fronts. I think, like it or not, it's impossible to deny that this is incredible. Better than Dreamland, though. That, I can't in good conscience say that, actually, no. The Kirby's Dreamland commercial, again, like, the standard that it's set for every commercial going forward, plus the incredible animation on Super Tough Guy, I think that pushes Dreamland over the edge. Incredible commercial, but not Dreamland one. Yeah, here we are with Kirby 64.
Muffin is a tabby, Buddy is a retriever, and Kirby is, well, Kirby is just Kirby.
Kirby's back with amazing new attack combinations in Kirby 64. Rated E.
So I have to say, weird idea to use mixed animal breeds for the copy ability mixing. I am here for it. But the real reason why this commercial is so amazing. Puppy! Look at the puppy. That's such a cute little puppy. I want that dog. I want that puppy. He's so cute. Look at him.
Muffin is a tabby.
Look at the puppy. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. I want the puppy. I don't want the Kirby, but I want the puppy. If you couldn't tell, if you somehow couldn't tell, I love me puppies. I love puppies. He's so cute. It's not incredible. The puppy is incredible, but it's not incredible. So I had it under Kirby's Adventure, but honestly, like, I think below Block Ball too. I am really impressed with the Block Ball commercial. Like, that was a really good commercial. I'm still thinking about, like, just the effort that went into it. I mean, not say this one had 0 effort. This one had a cute little puppy. But, like, wow. just wow.
Introducing new tilt response technology. Now you move the Game Boy, not the buttons. Kirby Tilt and Tumble, rated E for everyone. Only on Game Boy Color.
Get into it.
That was so close to actually being a wholesome commercial, and then why? Why? I don't know. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why this is here, but honestly, I love this one. I love this one. I think for a Kirby commercial, like for a US Kirby commercial, it's like such a change of pace. And it's like, Kirby? First of all, I think he looks cute. The black eyes, I understand why some people might think that looks a little weird. I think he looks cute. Kirby going, adorable. And like, it's so weird seeing a US Kirby commercial, for the most part, be pure and simple and get the point across about the game. Out of every commercial that we've talked about so far, this is the only one that's actually doing its job. It's selling you on the game, not just trying to sell you whatever crazy idea that these filmmakers have on their minds. But this one is kind of like the beginning of the end, and now they're kind of starting to use CG backgrounds, make these commercials just like easier to make, which is a bummer. But I really love the Tilt and Tumble commercial. Now the question is, where do I put it? It's probably great. I think this is incredible. I really like this one. Partially, just it's the unique feel that it has compared to the absolute bonkers insanity that all of these are. It has a special, unique place, and I really like it. No, I don't like it more than TMK. TMK is... No, I do like it more than TMK. No. Okay, you know what? The lips. The lips at the end. I almost forgot about the lips at the end. No, TMK is better. Oh, I see what's next. Hold on.
Yeah. He's a man of many, many faces. He may be pink, but it's really dangerous. Every enemy he meets is another bad guy for Kirby to beat. Then he takes on their powers. Kirby! Nightmare in Dreamland! Kirby! Nightmare in Dreamland! Beating up the bad guys and taking away their powers.
Rated E for everyone.
I don't keep it a secret. My reasons why I keep it a secret, because subscriber special. I don't keep it a secret that I don't like the Kirby anime. I not at all. This commercial rocks. I love this commercial like a lot. I hum the lyrics to myself all the time. This was actually, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this was the first Kirby commercial that I saw on TV. It was this one. The lyrics are so for kids, but like the 4Kids lyrics, when they worked, they really worked. And they work. And to be fair, Nightmare in Dreamland, it's a remake of Adventure. Copy abilities were big for that game. That was like the big thing. It's a remake of Adventure. This commercial, it does its job. This commercial does its job of selling you on the game by telling you, hey, look, Kirby, he's going to copy abilities. You're going to have all this really cool stuff you can do with them. And you're going to go through levels, beating up bad guys and taking their powers. And they put that into a really bad but really freaking catchy rock number. 2000s rock, by the way, mind you. Early 2000s rock. I love it. I love this commercial. Absolutely deserving of the legendary status. 100%. Tough call, though. Like, Dream Course is only here by technicality, so we put it up here for sure. But compared to... I stand by Avalanche. That's the best one. However, this is a toughie. They're both really good for very similar, yet also very different reasons. I want to go with Kirby's Dream Land 2 just because of how evil everybody is. And the poem rocks. But this one, this commercial actually does its job. And and it's so good. This is hard, chat. I think I prefer Dreamland 2, commercial-wise. Oh, game-wise, Nightmare in Dreamland any day of the week. No, actually, one more thing that I want to point out before we go on to Kirby Air Ride.
And he takes on their powers.
It's Parasol. It's Parasol. There you go. Good commercial. A legendary commercial, actually.
If you can't beat 'em, eat 'em. Chew up the competition with Kirby as he jets across 20 gap-busting race courses in Kirby Air Ride. Only on Nintendo GameCube. Rated E for everyone. GameCube.
That guy sounds like Hughes almost. Hughes of Neon. I don't know if any of you know Hughes from the Fire Emblem streams that he does on his Twitch channel and that we've done together. He sounds like Hughes. With that out of the way, so this commercial is interesting because it's very much like a Kirby commercial, but it's a fake out at first. Like, if you see this on TV and you don't know that this is Kirby Air Ride, you're like, what is this? Is it like for a movie? Is it for a race? Is it for like maybe not like Forza, but like a racing game? Like a flight simulator kind of thing, or a vehicle kind of simulation game? It looks, honestly, it looks generic. But that's all part of the ploy. And then Kirby shows up. And I love the wink, blink, blink, the little noise it makes when Kirby does the little blink. Dink, 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 dink. That's it. Yeah, and then Kirby just eats them. And it's like, oh, hey, it's a racing game where you can inhale enemies, get their abilities, as you see later in the commercial.
Chew up the competition with Kirby as he jets across 20 gap-busting.
It's Hughes. This is Hughes. So yeah, we gotta rank this sucker. It's not oh, amazing. It's okay. So best is here, worst is here. That's a good start. I think I like it more than Kirby 64. This one, it's got the cute old puppy, but that's really it. Because they both have like really good sets, so to speak. I think it's a little hard to see this one, but again, it's all part of the point to kind of get you into that illusion that it's not gonna be. It's gritty. It's not Kirby, and then it's Kirby. It's honestly one of the few commercials that I can think of that actually uses the grit to make you think it's not Kirby instead of the other way around, which is bizarre. I think I gotta go with Block Ball. I think I have to say I prefer the Block Ball commercial. I really like how much went into that one. This is such a neat commercial. All right, so this commercial, I have seen this one before. This one I've seen, even though it was never released.
When you're in trouble, call for backup. You can call on the powers of your new friends, unlock puzzles, defeat enemies, and gain new abilities in Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Rated E for everyone, only for Game Boy Advance.
So my favorite thing about this commercial, the Japanese version is fine, but it's a lot less edgy. Go figure. My favorite thing about this is, yes, I perfect. Like, you know, it's the Japanese footage. Everything is fine. But then it goes like super gritty spy movie. And it takes like these zoom in snaps. There's all this weird quote unquote code in the back. And it just says red. This is not my computer. This is the commercial. This is the effects that they put on. You see this Kirby down here? I actually just noticed that right now. Great detail. Why are you the mad one? I don't know. The animation, I will say, it has its charm, but it's very janky.
For backup, you can call on the...
Like this right here, when they land, that looks super weird, especially right, it looks off. Look at the red Kirby especially, like, it looks off. I'll do it. No, I put it above Kirby's Adventure. I think I do. Part of it is, like, I'll admit, bias here, but having the Japanese one for so long, it always felt so mysterious. Like, I never really knew what was going on because it was Japanese, but then we got the American one, and it was, like, even edgier. It's so funny. Ooh, we've got a personal one up next.
You say good morning, I say good night.
Now you can use your finger to keep Kirby on the right path and out of trouble. Kirby Canvas Curse for Nintendo DS. Rated E for everyone.
So if Nightmare in Dreamland was the first commercial that I ever saw for Kirby, this is the first one that I ever saw and heard other people talk about on the internet. I have a soft spot for this one. Is it good? Yes. But is it good as a video game commercial? Like, how many of these are actually good commercials? Like, almost none of them. To advertise Kirby Canvas Curse, they do a good job at the end, and I get what the whole thing with the finger is. I might be underselling it just because, like, I have such a personal fondness for it, and, you know, I might not want to make it seem like my bias is getting in the way too much. If I'm not mistaken, this is absolutely one of the last live-action ones. I love the picture of Kirby in the back. I just noticed. Is that Kirby on the flower? I think it is. That's super cute. But no, it's just, like, it's so bizarre in how normal it would be if Kirby was by himself or with something that wasn't a walking finger. And this shot here literally ingrained into my mind. I could, from memory, almost draw, well, if I had any artistic sense, I could draw from memory. And how it transitioned to the DS, you know, that's cool. Yep, and I can already tell by looking at chat, everyone here agrees this one's a classic. You can tell me if this is going to be a hot take, chat. Above Dreamland 2. I love this commercial. It's so specific, the fondness that I have for it. I really love it. It just holds a very special place. It's so weird saying this because it's literally a commercial, but it has a special place in my heart. I don't know what to say. I just really like it. It's very, very calming.
Inhale and conquer. Mix, match, and make new abilities in Kirby's all-new adventure. It's Kirby's Squeak Squad. Only for Nintendo DS. Rated E for everyone.
So, did anybody else notice that he's fighting the ghost mini-boss? The mini-boss that you have to unlock? Did anybody else notice that? This commercial, especially compared to other Kirby commercials, is the equivalent of wet cardboard. There's nothing here. There is nothing here. Like, I guess the CG is... Not really, I can't even say the CG is cool. That's the fastest mix I've ever seen. If anybody's done a Kirby speedrun before, like... How do you mix that fast? Anyways, not good. Not good at all. I have nothing to say about that one. You know what's next, chat? My favorite game of all time. Did the commercial do it justice? Let's find out.
His fighting skills are unstoppable. Explosive energy is his to command. He's all these powers and dozens more. He's Kirby, the super amazing puffball from Dreamland. You can help Kirby huff puff and fight his way through tons of adventures. Kirby Superstar Ultra. He's the super tough pink puff. Only for Nintendo DS. Rated E for everyone.
That's a great one. Butterfly. It started here. It started here, chat. It started here. This butterfly is going to kill Kirby. Oh my god. Don't panic, chat. Okay. All right. Butterfly's gone. We're good. Obviously, it's for the greatest game ever made, so I'm going to have some bias towards it. I like how it showcases the abilities. Instead of, it's not like Kirby's Adventure, where it's like, oh, we're going to show the abilities in a real-life environment. Or the Kirby 64 ones, where we're going to show them off in a real-life environment. Like how what Kirby would do with these abilities on his own. I think this is the first time that they actually nailed the CG. I think the CG looks really charming. It doesn't just look like every single generic Kirby thing or every single generic cartoon. This actually has a style and a flair to it. I think that it needs a little more of an oomph. It doesn't have that oomph that a lot of these other commercials have. What it does have, though, super tough pink puff. And even though I am going to put it in incredible, it is going on the bottom, even below Tilt and Tumble.
Kirby's not just yarn. He's a tank. He's a car, a sub, a flying saucer, and more. Kirby's Epic Yarn. Rated E for everyone. The Wii system and 2 games are now $199.99.
Does anybody remember? I don't know how many people are really like into the Kirby fandom in 2010, but I remember when this commercial came out, a big meme in the community was Kirby's not just yarn, he's a tank. And because of that, this commercial does kind of have a soft spot with me. It's honestly a very well animated commercial. Like if you look at the yarn effects, like, these are good. There's a lot going on here.
And Kirby's not
and he's not just a tank, he's a car, a submarine, a flying saucer.
Kirby's not just yarn.
He's not. It starts so innocuously, right?
Rated E for everyone.
Like it's got the do 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 from Epic Yarn, the very cute Kirby's just walking along.
Kirby's not just.
Then the eyebrows show up, the angry eyes. We know this is an American commercial now. Turns into a tank, starts shooting everything down. This is a good one. I like the Epic Yarn commercial a lot. Probably above Adventure. Speaking of Adventure being so low, I'll probably put Epic Yarn right there. The Amazing Mirror CG is jank, but again, there is just that feeling of interest for me not seeing a US version for so long. And then Epic Yarn, it's got the tank meme, which is why I put it above Adventure. It's a great commercial.
Let's say you come across an evil tree.
You again?
By yourself, you're in trouble. But if there were 10 of you, 10 is better than 1. It's the same with Kirby Mass Attack. You can control a mob of up to 10 Kirbys to overcome obstacles, pummel your enemies, and uncover secret paths. It's a Mass Attack! Kirby Mass Attack for Nintendo DS. Rated E for everyone.
Okay, that cutoff is not supposed to be there. He does say rated E for everyone, and it sounds super strange. I don't know why he says it like that. Bonkers commercial. Just a bonkers commercial. My favorite part is when the guy says, let's say you come across an evil tree. What the kid says.
Let's say you come across an evil tree.
You again?
Like, he's seen Wispy before. Well, I guess this isn't Wispy. This is just like a tree. A Wispy Woods tree. Because Wispy Woods is not only the tree, but it's also a location. It's weird. But he's had an encounter with this specific tree before. Because when the kid says you again, the tree eggs him on. So the kid has had a problem with this specific tree in the past. And the way that he says it, and the fact that the tree is egging him on to begin with, implies that the tree is the one that comes out on top every single time. And not because he's actually strong or anything.
You're in trouble.
But because he can huff and puff and blow your house down. That's always what I think about when I see this commercial. I don't know why, but out of all the commercials, the Mass Attack one is the one that gets me thinking the most. Which is a bizarre sentence that I just said out loud. I take it over Tilt and Tumble as well. Do I take it over TMK? I don't take it over Kirby's Dream Land. I don't. But do I take it over TMK? I'm leaning towards yes, actually. I don't have to think too hard. I think I take TMK under you again, Evil Tree. And I love how this commercial, like, actually tries to link the joke with the game. It's not just like, TMK could apply to anything. Superstar Ultra, you guys are saying, could apply to anything. The guy literally says it's just like Kirby Mass Attack for the Nintendo DS.
Alone, they are incredible. Together, unstoppable. They are King Dedede, Meta Knight, Waddle Dee, and Kirby, and Kirby, and Kirby, and Kirby. Together, 4 players can control a superpowered Kirby and his sidekicks to battle bosses and bad guys. The new Kirby's Return to Dreamland game, exclusively for Wii. Rated everyone 10 and up.
It makes me a little sad because this is the last Kirby commercial that I ever saw on TV. Actually, no, it does have an oomph. It's the and Kirby, and Kirby, and Kirby at the end. Like, that's like a yeah, you're playing Return to Dreamland here. But I don't know. I guess it's a little too serious for my taste. It doesn't do much for me. I think it's too serious for its own good. I think that's what my problem with it is. Although I will mention the way that he says Dedede's name, I've never heard before.
They are King Dedede.
King D. So this is probably going to be a pretty hot take, and I do think this is a great commercial, but it's going to put it here, honestly. I'll give it over Block Ball. Like, I love the set for Block Ball. It's got a similar problem to Return to Dreamland, but, like, the set is what saves Block Ball. The actual, like, content of the commercial is what saves this one, so. So for those who don't know, Kirby Slider I have as a fill-in for Dream Collection. So the reason why it's here is because this tier list does not have the Dream Collection on it.
Kirby has been around for 20 years, and he's finally developed the perfect six-pack. Whoa, not that kind of six-pack. This kind of six-pack! Kirby's Dream Collection Special Edition with 6 classic Kirby games lets you experience the best of Kirby with 20 years of adventure, fun, and of course, eating. Kirby's Dream Collection with 6 games, booklet, and music CD. Only on Wii. Rated everyone 10 and up.
Kirby's looking a little funky in that CG. Not nearly as good as the last trailer. I can definitely tell they made this one. This trailer screams low budget. It has the Parasol Challenge stage. Obviously, they were appealing to me. I like that the commercial starts very laid back, very like celebratory. It's calm. It's nice. Everything's going good. And then this shows up. The neck. Oh my god. The neck. I feel for this guy. He's got like a tumor in his neck. I feel for him. I could find this attractive if it weren't for the neck. What is wrong with this guy? What about when he gets like concerned? Whoa. Oh, I don't like that wink. Listen, fella, sorry, I'm Ace. I'm not into that. Sorry. Yeah, no, this commercial is like super budget. So it definitely only falls in the good tier. It's memorable. So it's better than that. I think I like it more than Pinball Land. Pinball Land has the same problem where there's parts of it that are good, but parts of it that aren't. But this one's just odd. This one's just freaking weird. But hopefully you enjoy your stay and we can watch the Triple Deluxe commercial together. Oh boy.
Hi!
You can unleash Kirby in Kirby Triple Deluxe, only on Nintendo 3DS and 2DS. Rated E for everyone.
Would you believe me if I said I don't like that commercial and it's not because it's Triple Deluxe? I don't know. I don't think opera chanting is funny. I don't think I don't think that's funny. I don't know. And it's like it's hard to explain because comedy is so subjective. But it's like all they're doing. I mean, it's bonk wild, I'll give you that. But all they're doing is making an opera chant or something like that. Yeah, opera chant. Adding the word A at the end of everything. I don't like it. Like, I'm going to be perfectly honest, guys. If it's up to me, it goes here. I really don't like this one. Like, I actually just, like, this one is just nothing. I don't like this one.
Kirby's on a roll over rainbow ropes, bridge rainbows, corkscrew rainbows, whirlpool rainbows, and crashing into things rainbows. Staircase rainbows, blocking rainbows, ladder rainbows, catch me I'm falling rainbows, collect everything in sight rainbows. How will you guide Kirby on his colorful adventure? Get roped in with Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, exclusively on Wii U, rated E for everyone.
Okay, all right. Kinda good. Like, I mean, it's going on the bottom, but I like this. I like that they actually, this doesn't look like in-game to me. It looks like they actually have the clay of these characters and they're drawing them on the line. That's like, honestly, that's enough to put it like here. Oh, wow. Do I actually like this more than these? I think I do. I actually think I do. Oh boy, how far up is this one gonna go? But like, you know what this one has? This guy, he gets so excited. Like, listen to him.
Falling rainbows, collect everything in sight rainbows. How will you
collect everything in sight? He's really excited. Okay, Planet Robobot. Let's take a look-see.
Expertly designed for heavy weapons. For the pilot ready to kick some butt. Kirby! And with this Robobot armor, he's taking Robot Rampage up a notch. It's a buzzsaw bonanza, a flamethrower frenzy, a horsepower hullabaloo. You can jump in the Robobot and jump into battle. Kirby Planet Robobot on Nintendo 3DS and 2DS. Nintendo 2DS is now at a new low price. Game rated E for everyone. New Kirby Series Amiibo for Kirby Planet Robobot. Tap these Amiibo in for an out-of-this-world experience. They unlock all new abilities and costumes to take on bad guys. Kirby's kicking butt in Kirby Planet Robobot. Rated everyone.
You probably heard me laugh. I couldn't help it. I love the atmosphere of that. Like, I want to say atmosphere, but that implies that it's like building stuff up. But this one, it goes so far into the like, we're cool, we're badass. Yeah, I just said a bad word. Who cares? This is Kirby. We've got blades and robots and flamethrowers. And then you see cute little Kirby piloting the armor. And he's like, hi. And it's like, it's Kirby. Like, he looks cute. And then it gets to the gameplay, and you're like, oh, gameplay, it's gonna be cute, right? Like, how can you make the Kirby games not cute? And like, yeah, you got Spark, but he's like, kills all the enemies. A flamethrower, whatever it's called, slices the sword. This punches. This commercial not only has the gameplay, but for me at least, it has the laughs. This, truth be told, this is the funniest Kirby commercial in a long time. They look so good here. And like, it's the Waddle Dee sitting on the clouds like, ooh, how do you make that look cool? Kirby commercials. That's how you make it look cool. It's very recent, which definitely gets rid of some of the appeal that a lot of these earlier fun commercials have. But I am perfectly willing to call this a legendary commercial. By far the best commercial Kirby's had in a long, long time. Beyond the shadow of any doubt. It's great. It's more than great. It's legendary. I love that one.
Kirby has met his toughest rival yet, himself. Go Kirby against Kirby across 10 wildly different battle modes. Strategically customize your Kirby with powerful abilities. And take the battle online to prove you're the one Kirby to rule them all.
Should have been able to play a friend.
Battle Royale, available January 19th on the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. In battle, strategy is everything. Wait, not that kind of battle. Up to 4 players can face off in arena battles using famous Kirby abilities. Customize your Kirby by choosing an ability and upgrading with boost orbs. Gotta love it. Kirby Battle Royale, available now for the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. In battle, your choices matter. Wait, not that kind of battle. Up to 4 players can face off in arena battles using famous Kirby abilities. Choose from more than 10 abilities and battle types for countless matchups. Gotta love it. Kirby Battle Royale, available now for the Nintendo 3DS family of systems.
Darn, I was really hoping there were more. Okay. So this is the power of commercials. The first one, I really like in the first one. Like, these CG models of Kirby, they look really cool. I love this. Kirby's kind of like doing like a King of the Hill kind of thing.
Himself.
He's like, oh yeah, Kirby's met his match. Himself. And I actually, when I saw this trailer for the first time, that is one of my desktop backgrounds. I took a screenshot. The fact that they made like a little mini series out of Kirby using strategy, immaculate. The second one, when they play rock, paper, scissors and Kirby sticks out his hands and everybody in the background is reacting like they're watching a Smash tournament. That sends me. So this one's a little bit tricky because I want to put it up here, like right here. But I only put it up there because this is a series of 3 commercials. That's part of its charm. It's multiple commercials. It's got that compared to any of these others. But we should also hold that first commercial accountable, which isn't very good. But the second 2, I think, more than make up for it. Oh, your choices matter. Fire Emblem Three Houses.
In Kirby Star Allies, you can throw friend hearts to turn Kirby's enemies into friends. Then team up to execute tons of new friend abilities, like the Splash Cutter. Or form a friend circle. Team up anytime, anywhere. Kirby Star Allies on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up. In Kirby Star Allies, you can throw friend hearts to turn Kirby's enemies into friends. Then team up to execute tons of new friend abilities, like ice curling. Or build a friend bridge. Team up anytime, anywhere. Kirby Star Allies on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Yeah. Remember what I was talking about with the first Battle Royale commercial, but it was saved by the other 2? This one does not have that going for it. It does its job, which I think is more than what Squeak Squad does, so I want to put it here. But this is the best that I can do. I really don't think this one is anything all that special. But chat, we did it. It was a very anticlimactic ending. But after 2.5 hours, we have done it. We have ranked and tiered every single Kirby commercial. Even the worst of these, which I say is Triple Deluxe, I can't say that it's awful. I don't like it. In fact, I personally think it's pretty bad. But outside of Triple Deluxe and Squeak Squad, I think these are all well-made commercials. It's just some of them are pretty boring. Some of them have some funkiness in them. But everything Kirby 64 Kirby 64 and above, sorry. They're good. They're really, really good, quality, fun commercials. And even like Kirby 64, I could boost that one up because of the cute puppy. I chose not to, but like to where Airite is, I'm going to swap them. But puppy. We can talk about Forgotten Land like a lot today. I'm sure we will. But it's nice to look back on what's past. I walk a forgotten road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's in 3D and I'm not alone. No! I messed up the song. Oh my gosh, stream over. Goodbye, everybody.